excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And then as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. A lot of people argue Geoff Neal is the best boxer in this absolutely ruthless UFC welterweight division. Tonight, we'll see if he can get those hands of steel going in what is a fascinating stylistic matchup for the fans. Some would argue if Geoff Neal had not dealt with life-threatening health issues, he already would have fought for the undisputed UFC welterweight title. He has had to work his way back up, but he finds himself in another title eliminator type spot here tonight. And if Geoff Neal can get the job done, just given his style, and given his commitment, many believe that the UFC would like to give him a championship opportunity. Huge spot, though, first here for Geoff "Hands of Steel" Neal. Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside UFC Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos the Nightmare Prates. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Geoff "Hands of Steel" Neal.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one. Well, there is nothing quite like calling fights here in Rio de Janeiro. I'd imagine for the athletes, nothing quite like making that walk. Here we are back in Brazil once again, DC.
For the Brazilian athletes to see their colors being flown, these are bad.
Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Just out of range with that right hook.
Oh, nice.
What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line. Big right hand.
Head kick is blocked. Frantic pace early on to this one. Left hook to the head. Oh, and he caught the kick. Neal's now dealing with a cheek cut. Big knee lands there. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Now touches him with the left. Man, how good is his right hook counter?
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the side.
Nice jab.
2 minutes have expired off the first round clock. Man, this dude can kick. Nice job by him defensively there. Neal's eye now closing up. There's a big hook. Pretty good jab there by Geoff Neal. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Just over 2 minutes to go. Neal gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not gonna not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Back to his feet. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
Under a minute to go. Could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye's starting to shut. Oh, beautiful hook there. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, and a head kick there. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Swing and a miss by Geoff Neal. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks.
Oh, you heard it bad. Oh, nice kick.
What a round. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
I need you to show something. You have to protect yourself. Let's get this fight to the end.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Second round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Both fighters throwing heat now. Geoff Neal's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Oh, beautiful counter with the jab. There's a kick. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems to bother.
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with his beautiful leg kick. Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, so a rise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, referee's gonna step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swelling, then a few more shots, and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
Looks as though the doctor is gonna allow the fight to continue for the athlete. May wanna raise the guard a little bit.
He's gotta raise the guard. He's gotta take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on the shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
You hurt him bad.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been...
All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You gotta stop the fight.
Yeah, you gotta stop the fight, man. I mean, I know the cut's not in a bad place, but his face is rearranged. You gotta protect the athlete.
You have to. You have to.
All right, so as expected, the doctor had seen enough of the inside of that man's mouth through his cheek, I might add, but TKO, doctor stoppage.
Beautiful TKO. Finding a target, making sure that you inflict the damage that you want to try and get the fight stopped. Once he saw that cut on the cheek, he just went to it over and over again, ultimately leading to the doctor stopping the fight.
Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Carlos the Nightmare